What is a human being? Throughout your life, you may have wondered who you are, but it's more important to understand what you are as a human being. When you know what you are as a human being, you can be who you are. Just like a doctor, he doesn't care much about the name of the body he is going to heal. The doctor only focuses on how the body works, so that the doctor can heal what is sick. In the same way, you must first understand yourself, so that you can heal yourself. Throughout our life, our reactions, thoughts, feelings, choices and behaviors have been programmed by our environment, by the society we live in. Without knowing it, many people are slaves to their thinking, feelings, and the desires of their body, which often leads to great suffering. By understanding what you are as a human being and how each part of ourself works, and with help of various techniques in this course, you can get out of this slavery, suffering, and become a free human being. Your body is the result of millions of years of biologic evolution. It has taken a long time for our bodies to develop into what they are today. Modern humans evolved about 200,000 years ago, and that happened in Africa. Your brain is more advanced than the largest computer on the market. In this chapter, we will learn everything about how to start seeing ourselves as a human being in the whole new way. Human senses organs. We humans are aware of everything outside ourselves and inside ourselves with help of our six senses organs. What we see, what we hear, what we taste, what we smell, what we feel, and thoughts in our mind. Through our six senses organs, our mind belongs to the mental process. With the help of our mind, we think, we have automatic thoughts, and we have a memory. Every day it comes 10,000s of different sensory impressions to our six senses organs, and in the night our brain is sort everything out, so we will be rested in the morning. The problem we humans have is that we almost automatically react, evolve, judge everything that comes to our six senses all day long, based on our mind's programming, and it takes up all our energy and it causes us suffering. Our brain is basically programmed to constantly react, evaluate, and judge everything that comes to our six senses, so it's not surprising that we become mentally exhausted. This is the base of who we humans take in the external as well as the internal world. Nothing difficult to understand. The difficult part lies in developing our ability to stop reacting, elevating, judging everything that comes to us. But with a little practice in this course, it will go well. The three inner human processes of man. To better understand what you are as a human being, I have divided man into three different processes. And it is these three processes that you must learn to manage in your life for a happy life. The three inner processes that make up a human being in general are the mental process with thoughts, the emotional process, the physical process. The mental process. The mental process is about the fact that we can think, we have thoughts, we have memory, and we have a self-image. The problem that arises within the mental process are that we believe all these thoughts to be true, and we react to negative thoughts, and this harms us. And at the same time we live with a false self-image called the ego. The emotional process. You already know everything about your emotions, how they work, But behind that, there are different reasons why your emotion arises. How does an emotion arise? What is an emotion? What are the different emotions? How do you face a negative emotion? What is our emotional blockage? We should know a little more about our emotion and just know that we feel emotion and experience emotion. Our habit pattern as humans is that we constantly avoid feelings. We avoid our negative emotions with the help of different activities or substance. Alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling, everything you can, activities or substance. If you just run away from your feelings all the time, you will never learn to understand your feelings. You will not to be able to process your feelings, and then you will not be able to learn to control your negative feelings. You will also learn in this course how to stay in your feelings and how to cultivate a positive feelings of compassion and love. The physical process, our behavior and consciousness. The physical process is about our choices and behaviors, and the physical process is also about our consciousness. When we talk about the physical process, there are many different things that you should know a little more about in order to get a good balance in your inner life. Since our three inner processes influence each other all the time, you cannot exclude any process. Our behavior influences the mental process, and the mental process influences the emotional process. And the mental and emotional process influence the physical process. For a life with a lot of inner peace and happiness, you must be able to manage all three inner processes. And that is what you learn in this course. How well we take care of our physical body also has a big impact on how we feel. And how our body feels affect how we feel mentally and emotionally. Everything is connected within us. No part of us is independent. Beyond the mental process, the emotional process and the physical process, we have our consciousness. Developing a direct experience of our consciousness is central in this course. It doesn't get any more simpler than this. These are the three inner processes and the consciousness that basically make up us as human beings. In this way, I wish you to start looking at yourself as a human being, that you consider of three inner processes, and your three inner processes are going on within your consciousness. So that was a simple fact. Now we're going to see why we're suffering.